can't tell if this is a joke or not, but let me run something past you. I have an MSP for sale. It's 750,000 turnover and about a 50,000 net profit. What would you pay for it? 50k, 100k, 500k, a million? I would pay one subscriber. Subscribe to the channel. I would put money on the fact that none of you would have guessed 3 million, which is apparently exactly what the owner of this MSP is after. $3 million for a company that nets a 50,000 profit each year. 3 million! If you are new here, then hi, my name is Pete and I help MSPs and IT business owners to be more productive and blah, 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 but today, it seems like we're roasting someone instead. Now, I don't normally do this, but this stuck out like a sore thumb that I couldn't not talk about it. And to hopefully stop anyone watching this from either having wild expectations of the value of your business or being the sucker who pays this guy 3 million for a business that is in its current state would take you 60 freaking years to get back what you paid for the business. Gah! So today it's just going to be probably a really short rant, a really short rant, and some setting of expectations. Now, there are many ways of valuing a business, yes. There are also many ways of not valuing your business, like someone using projected future earnings as a way to bump up the sale price. Ever watch Dragon's Den? See how that goes down?
Okay, so how do we get to 4 million on those numbers?
We've looked at the market, we've analysed it, we looked at a number of different examples, and a 6 times revenue is a fair valuation, especially with our level of growth.
Now, typically speaking, a company doing 750k in revenue with a 50k net profit, you could strip out some of the owner's costs and maybe that could be 100k in profit or 150k net profit. Well, at least now we're down to 40 years. And without knowing the inner workings of said IT business, I would hazard a guess that a suitable value for that MSP would be in the region of, say, 400,000 to 800,000. Way less than 3 million. Now, from my own experience, from selling my own MSP and from helping a number of other people now sell their own IT businesses, the valuation typically starts with just one number, the EBITDA. Earnings before income, tax, depreciation, and amortization. That is a mouthful. Basically, it's a figure you can pull from your account system and you take the EBITDA and you multiply that by something. And that something is what you negotiate on with prospective buyers. For a business under 1 million in revenue, it could be, say, a 2 to a 4 times multiple. For businesses over 1 million, it could be a 4 to a 7 times multiple. And if you're over 6 or 7 million in annual revenue, then you could be looking at anywhere from 7 to 11 multiples. So you can see why a lot of people are keen to grow by acquisition. You just buy up a bunch of smaller businesses, group them all together, command a higher multiple, and then sell them all together. Now, this is something that you have to be really careful of when looking to sell your business. Those who are just looking to eat you up, absorb you, just to fatten themselves up so they can sell themselves again shortly after. And those people probably couldn't care less about the actual service they provide. Growth through acquisition. It's great for many reasons, but it's also not so great for many other reasons, where they only really care about how they can fatten their EBITDA number up, along with getting that higher multiple. So if you are thinking about selling your business, figure out your EBITDA, earning before income, tax, depreciation, and amortization. Then start with the lower end of the multiples, and then you can add more multiples for things like having solid process in place, if the business functions without you in it, if you have sticky customers who never leave you, if you're super profitable. There are tons of reasons and ways to get that multiple up. And right now, what I will say is that here, at least here in the MSP world, we are definitely seeing higher valuations than we were a few years ago. If anything, COVID seems to have really brought around a ton of mergers and acquisitions. So if you are considering selling, then right now might actually not be a bad time to get the best bang for your buck and sell up. So that's all for this week. Back to your regularly scheduled programming for next week. Like, subscribe, all the things. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.